Hello and welcome to my video review of Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts for the Xbox 360. So let's jump right in. I'm only going to cover the single player today because the multiplayer is not only I don't feel like setting up my live, but I've tried it before and it took me about half an hour to get a game going. So that I'm just not gonna do. The main story of this game is entertaining. Log, the ping pong guy on the screen right now, he's sort of like the head of the game, the creator of all games, and he gives you challenges, the Jiggy challenges, to collect Jiggies and eventually defeat Gruntilda. So this is our hub world, Showdown Town. Showdown Town is sort of big. It's not the biggest, but compared with all the worlds built into it, all the worlds you can go to, I'd say it's relatively large. The graphics in this game are quite good. Everything is physics based, but that's not always a good thing. Sometimes you'll make a vehicle, put a lot of creative effort into it, but it's just gonna topple over because, you know, the physics and the weight of it all was all wrong. So, what can you do? What's so special about this Banjo-Kazooie installment? Well, of course, it's the vehicles. So that's what we're going to start with. The vehicle editor is like Lego blocks, like a Lego blocks player or something. I don't know. But you just stick parts together and hope for the best, and a little bit of creativity and a bit of thinking ahead, and your vehicle will be fine. So you start with, you have tons of things at your disposal. Usually you'll start with a seat. So after you've made your vehicle, what can you do with your vehicle? Tons of things. Well, first, the most important thing you can do with your vehicle, of course, is use them in Jiggy challenges. The point of making vehicles is to use them in Jiggy challenges. The one thing that sort of sucks, but like I understand why they did it, was you cannot use any created vehicles in Showdown Town. You can only use the the trolley, the one that you come here with, because you failed to run to the faster car that Gruntilda drives. So basically, right now, I've made, and while I was talking to you guys, a little car. So I made sort of the outline with the wheels. Gonna add an engine, maybe some little fuel, you know, maybe 1, 2, right behind the engines. They don't need to be right behind the engines. They could be on the other side. But right away, in about 2 seconds, and a little bit of creativity, I made this sort of U-shaped looking car, which, for the beginning of the game, I would say doesn't drive too bad. If you were on the first couple of missions, the first couple of Jiggies, like, I don't think this would be too bad. Of course, you could make a lot better ones, but maybe you'd want to make this, maybe to push things around, which in like a soccer challenge, which do exist. So, another part of this game is, of course, all the collectibles, like the notes and the Jinjos and TT trophies. TT trophies eventually amount to more Jiggies, so that's sort of self-explanatory. But Jinjos you play a sort of bingo with. It's strange, yes. So I've just discovered recently that there was what's it called? Grunty battle that I completely skipped over. Like, I completely missed it because I just decided to go with a different set of missions. I didn't like these Logbox 720 missions. I didn't find them fun. So you can just skip on to whatever. But now that I've learned that there's a Grunty battle involved, I'm a little bit more inclined to do something. There it is. Little Grunty head. For every Grunty battle, you earn more parts that add on to your trolley. Like the first Grunty battle, you earn high grip wheels. High grip wheels were wheels that allowed you to go up steep surfaces, and thus to other parts of the town. Okay, so here I am, at Gruntilda. So, let's try this challenge. Most of the challenges are creative, but some of them have glitches. Like the last Grunty challenge, you could just jump out of your car and grab it, and you could do it in under 7 seconds. My record was 4 seconds. Okay, so what are you supposed to do here? Grunty is letting Piddles use the console's louver pool as cat litter. Even more bizarrely, the only way to stop her by winning a race, she's in the water and you're on land. Okay, so let's choose a vehicle. We need something that can turn well, of course, but something that can also, so I'm going to go with my Racer 2.2. I made this car. I don't want to use the 2.3 because it's a bit faster and not as much control, but whatever. So let's go. You can see that I'm cutting corners a bit, using the water and sinking down to the end as my advantage. I'm not sure if this was meant to be or if it's a strange bug, who knows, but for me it's working. The one fun thing about this game is that in basically every mission, there's like a TT trophy. These TT trophies can get insanely hard to get. I got it, because I used the corner cutting technique. Coming at you. Yo!